instant! Impact block!
Illuminate the
Rising
dark!
water! I'm not done! Prepare to be sealed! The enemy wields arcs too.
You'll soon see about that! I'm almost
Take this!
done. In here! Annihilation! Let's get you all tucked away.
Hey, I'm pretty lucky. The design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
How much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that thing's purpose, anyway? Some kind of siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to Lenegus?
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renaissance, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
Halim.
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
Why's that?
The people on Lenegus may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cyslodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
So Shion's thorns are dark astral energy.
Rinwell. Are you worried about Shion?
Of course I am. But I don't know how to talk to her about it.
You and me both.
Come to think of it, what happened to those 4 lights that fell from Lenegus along with the wedge?
All 4 of them scattered in different directions. It's anyone's guess where on Dana they might have landed.
I'm not entirely sure, but it seemed like those lights may have all been different elements of astral energy.
So even though they're using the wedge to siphon off energy from Dana, they're shooting it back down to Dana as well? Why?
I don't know. It all happened so suddenly.
Hopefully it's not a sign of some new threat we'll have to deal with.
But if that red woman has anything to do with the wedge, then what could that light...
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh?
The Red Woman. Shion and Dohalim said they'd never seen her before Pelagian.
Are you saying they're lying to us?
No, it's not that I think they're lying, just... there has to be some reason for it, right?
Well, one thing the two of them have in common is that they're both Renans.
Okay, you two. Put a pin in it for now. I know that we're in the dark about a lot, but for now, let's focus on getting through these mountains.
Yeah, of course.
Do my best!
Hurricane Forces! Water astral energy! Illuminate the dark! I'm gone!
I'm not done! I can carve through one!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Crush!
I'm here!
Make it rain!
Stoop back!
Stand back! I'll trip it up!
Mana ray! Going in!
Sword Rain Alpha!
This one's mine!
Is this as valuable as I think it is?
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Take this!
Here's the evil!
Hurricane strike!
Freeze Lancer! Dance in the wind!
Here I come! It's time! Devastation! Rising Phoenix!
Denied!
Magic is out! Don't mind if I do!
You're ready and
Do it! Aqueous Thirst! Time to start!
Glacial
Rising Sulphur! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet and... This is the power of the blazing sword!
Go no further! There! House it!
Dragon Swarm!
Where are you going? Freeze
Pierce
Lancer!
through!
Dance in the wind!
You picked the wrong fight!
This Mega Ray! This is
Take
pretty
this.
Frozen!
Hammer!
Nicely done! Here!
All thanks to you.
Freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner-
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Illuminate the stars!
Rising Wyvern!
I'm out of ammo!
Be still! Rising Falcon! Pierce through! Demon Crash!
You wanna play? Then come at me!
Lunar Rondo! Rising Wyvern!
Sweet dreams! Hear me!
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
Illuminate the stars! Come forth! Holy glimmer!
We managed to pull through.
It sure got cold all of a sudden after we passed the peak.
Law.
Yeah, we're getting close.
Go no further! I never miss! Thunder
Going denied!
Your fistful's all mine! It's over! Not today!
Going in!
Do it! Sion! Astral energy! Full throttle!
A flawless victory.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Naturally.
Carve through armor!
In a bind?
Hurricane Freeze Lancer!
Look sharp!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Alright!
This one's mine!
We managed to pull through.
We should think of...
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Rising Falcon! Sonic Thrust!
This one's
Sword
mine!
Rain Alpha! Blew away!
Like moths to the flame!
Got flyers!
I've
Be
got
still!
this! Let him marksman handle it!
All yours!
This one's
Here I
mine!
come! Sword Rain Alpha! Raining Strike!
I owe you one for that!
Lightning!
Win! This one's all mine!
Do it! I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over!
Ha! Who said anything about letting off?
Rising Wyvern! No escape! Hurricane Thrust!
On guard!
Dazzle! Rising Falcon!
Alright! Mega Ray! Showtime!
Fight it off!
Power of one! Is every shield you own that big?
Here, you want to try holding it?
Ugh. How do you even walk with this thing?
You've got a knack for battle.
I still plan on training though.
I can
That's
do
what
this.
I like to hear.
I just have to get it
impressive as
together.
always.
We're right here. We can help you.
Shion's right. You have us to lean on.
You're right. Thanks.
This one's mine.
Going in.
No complaints from me. Out of our way.
Not today! Take this! Be still!
Denied.
Rising Falcon!
Lightning meteor.
Flaming Thrust! Rising Falcon! Now you see what I can do!
There, now.
This one's mine.
Swallow Blade! Rising Wyvern!
This glacial spear.
We don't have firearms here in Ghana. I can show you mine if you like. That would be really awesome, Shion. Illuminate the
Here I
dark.
come!
Magic
Demon
is do it.
Blade!
Holy Light. Astral energy.
Say no more! Got it!
Well done.
Take it!
Hurricane.
This one's mine.
Illuminate the
Look
dark.
sharp.
Holy glitter.
This one's
Damn it.
mine.
The flame inside me!
Piercing
You're
blast.
an astral arch?
That's my cue. Freeze lantern.
Shut him down!
I'll illuminate the dark.
Now we're not-
Look sharp. Holy light.
Appreciate the help. And just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done. Piercing roar!
I've used a bit too much healing.
Looks like some... solid equipment.
We made it to Cislodia.
We need to get that bridge down somehow.
It looks like we can control it from our side. Let's take a closer look.
Are you okay, Law?
Oh, fine. Just thinking. The past is a real downer. That's why I'm focused on what's ahead of me. You?
Yeah. I'm going to stay the path. As long as we're all together, I know we'll be all right.
Same here. Now let's get moving.
Oh, good. We can cross through here.
Stop! Who goes there?
My name is Alphen. We're not your enemies.
Did you say Alphen? Slap me silly, it really is you!
Forgetting someone?
Rinwell! Oh, glad to see you're doing okay.
What are you guys doing out here?
We're patrolling the realm. Never thought I'd bump into you all on my rounds, though. Heck, enough of me, though. What's going on up in the sky? Feels like the world's gonna end.
That's what we're trying to figure out ourselves. And as it happens, I've got a big favor to ask.
I had an inkling that's why you'd come back, as soon as I saw you in the distance. So you beat all the lords, huh? Damn, you really must be a hero.
I just did what I had to. So can you send anybody to help Ganeth Harros?
I think we can help out. I'll hit up the other resistance groups and rustle up some support. I doubt they'll have a problem sending people once I mention it's you who's asking.
Thanks. If you guys can help out, that'll give us a chance to do something about that wedge out in the ocean.
Yeah, I think that's something only you guys can handle. Speaking of which, that thing's out in the middle of the ocean. How do you even plan on reaching it?
By boat. We're about to go look for one.
No rest for the weary, I see. Hey, what happened to that mask you used to wear?
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost it.
I sure never expected to run into Bregan.
Cyslodia's probably in good hands with him.
Yeah, now we can focus on finding a ship.
A boat, huh? Where are we gonna find one of those? It's not the kind of thing people just leave lying around.
Especially not Renans. For an Imperial power, they never have shown much interest in maritime expansion. Still, I dare say there should be the odd small vessel here and there.
All well and good, but that structure's slap bang in the middle of the ocean. A fishing boat won't cut it.
Let's just try to find one that won't sink us halfway out, yeah? Not that it needs to be a huge galley like Almadria's or anything.
Just as well, since we've passed, let's see, literally 0 huge galleys.
All I know is we have to reach that thing in the ocean. Anything that might work, I say we try it. Thanks to Bregan, it seems like Ganeth Harros should be in good hands, at least.
I wonder who they'll send to look after things. It'll be someone from one of the other resistance organizations, no doubt.
They could do a whole lot worse than someone like Doc. A knowledge of medicine would go a long way there.
Wait, do you mean the old guy back in Calaglia? Ganeth Harros would be one hell of a trek from there. He'd have to get here first.
My brother's old second-in-command, Legil, would be a perfect fit, too. Pity she'll probably still have her hands tied up with work in Menancia.
Mahag Sar will be the same story. They won't have the manpower as it is, let alone enough to start exporting it.
Man, everyone's still struggling to get back on their feet, huh?
Knowing Bregan, he'll probably take things into his own hands. He seems like the kind of guy who enjoys a challenge.
Thinking back on it now, though, it does kind of make you realize just how many people we've gotten to know in each of the places we visited.
That's true. And each and every connection we forged is priceless. Anyway, we can trust Bregan to take care of things from here. Come on, let's focus on the task at hand.
It's freezing.
It's always like this in Cyslodia.
Menancia was most fortunate, I see.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah, there might be someone who could use our help.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
You can never be too prepared. But did we have... to spend so much?
Hey, that actually came out pretty all right, don't you think?